exactly did Kate say to you?
All sorts of stuff. Give it back.
What do you think you're daddy now, huh? Not exactly saint material. What's wrong with you? Why do you want it? To remind you where you come from?
I said give it back.
That you were a mistake, a child of rape, that your daddy was a pig and your mother wanted to kill you and still... Get off of me!
It got ugly.
Why? Kate's not even Christina's mother.
She's my... I guess she just considers herself a really big part of the family.
I'm having such a hard time imagining Kate going off on you for absolutely no reason.
Why are you
She seems
defending
like
her, huh? Isn't she the one that killed your daughter and boyfriend?
That's your big secret? You borrowed money from the mob?
Yeah. I know how much you hate the business and how I swore that I was making changes and I swore that I was done and I was out, but I didn't have any other way to get my hands on the money.
Why didn't you say so?
Carly, everybody was scrambling around for that money and I didn't want to delay the process. And how are they going to come up with another $18 million? I knew who I was borrowing from.
Okay,
I knew I could get it back.
Why don't you just tell me?
When? When we were both passing out from that pathogen? When I was bleeding out in the ER? We've both been a little busy.
This is what Todd's been holding over your head.
Yeah, he was threatening to get to you first and tell you himself before I could.
Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't. Todd would jump at the chance to destroy our relationship.
Johnny's got everyone fooled. I'll never be able to forget what I saw on that monitor.
What?
I promised myself I would never...
Come on, if it affects Carly and my daughter, I need to know this.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what I saw. I saw Johnny doing the cha-cha in women's underwear.
I don't have time for this.
Okay, if Heather is involved, how'd she get access to that child? How was she able to switch him with Sam's baby?
You're right, she must have had assistants.
Who?
Well, we know that she had an accomplice that fed Luke Spencer when she was locked up.
We need to find that person. Police have on Heather's accomplice.
Relatively little. Luke said he wore a hockey mask and didn't speak.
He could have just been hired muscle with no connection to the baby, which leaves Heather.
Questioning Heather may be problematic. I mean, if she did indeed switch the babies to get revenge on Sam, what incentive does she have to undermine her own machinations? She might refuse to cooperate.
She's gonna cooperate.
Okay, two things. One, you borrowed money from people who will hurt you if you don't pay them back.
Fine.
Two, you didn't tell me.
I tried as I was being wheeled off to surgery, but between the blood loss and the painkillers and the...
I know you tried. You tried to tell me. I was scared, watching them wheel you away. I didn't know if I was going to see you again. I didn't know.
I'm here now.
Okay, you promise me that this is the last secret. No more.
I promise.
You swear.
I swear. I love you, Carly. There will be no more secrets.
Okay, then. Okay.
Now that that's over,
Yes.
I need something from you.
What?
Your divorce from Jax.
What about it?
Well, I want to believe in you and believe in us. But you are still legally married to the guy. I want you to sign those divorce papers.
Now, before I go, answer me this. Why are you covering for Johnny Zaccaro?
Covering? I just told you. He had like the...
If that's what you have on him, you would have had him on the front page of your paper
No,
a long
because
time
then
ago.
Star would find out, and then I'd be the bad guy.
Come on. It's clear that you despise the man.
You tell anybody that I'm the reason Colin Hope are dead, and I will tell the world that Sam's baby is alive and well and living in Llanview.
Well, that's not uncommon. And the only person that doesn't have the good sense to despise Johnny is Johnny.
Why are you protecting him? Unless Johnny has something on you.
I wasn't defending Kate. I was just trying to find out why you two were fighting.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought up Colin Hope.
I know that you're upset. I just wish you would tell me what happened.
How can I? The last time I trusted you was something you ran right away and told Michael.
Dad, I think this whole thing might be a setup. Trey meets Christina at Yale. He tells his father, who comes up with the whole idea for Trey to talk her into doing the reality show, and then he uses that as an excuse to get her to marry him. All of it is a way to get back at you.
What's Trey's father's name?
I don't know. His last name's probably Mitchell, like Trey's.
Doesn't it ring a bell? What else do you know about him?
He was in jail. Part of the reason Christina agreed to marry Trey was to raise enough money to help his father.
Anything else?
Yeah. Just one more thing.
Keep me posted.
Yeah. Wow, so the staff at Ferncliff, thank you, lost track of Heather sometime during the pathogen crisis.
So she's had a lot of time to run.
If she ran, maybe she's still in Port Charles targeting whoever she went after the first time.
So you're worried about your mom?
You know, I put out an APB, notified security at the hospital. I think my mother's gonna be okay.
I'm just glad my dad's in Europe. At least I think he is.
Go back to work. You don't have to wait until my cousin shows.
I'm not leaving you here alone with Heather on the loose. Good. There's Kate.
That's not Kate. It's Connie.
What is with the security at Ferncliff? Aren't they supposed to be maximum security? What does it take to keep her locked up?
But I'm gonna head in and do my best to find her before she finds anybody.
Okay. Be careful.
You too. We have 3 days, right? In this favorable time to work on a project.
Let's just say all the time is favorable.
Okay, that's good with me.
Okay.
Love you.
Hey, there's no way in hell I'm naming our kid DJ.
No, it's already decided. I already made up this.
Wasn't that your big plan anyway? You tell me, I tell Michael. Michael walks in and breaks up your wedding, causing drama for your perfect season finale.
Well, you could have proved me wrong, right? Kept my secret.
This had to do with Sonny. He had every right to know about that. And Michael, I told you that I'm with him. Obviously, I'm going to tell him.
Right, so then why would I tell you anything ever again?
And I understand if you don't trust me, but I don't believe that you're so upset just because of an argument with Kate.
I don't owe you an explanation.
Fine, you don't. And you don't have to tell me anything. I just hope you can talk to someone.
It's Kate, Olivia. She's been integrated. Connie no longer exists.
He's right, Liv. Connie's gone. It's just me and Kate. I'm cured.
Yeah. Right.
So what else do you know about Trey's dad?
Well, I'm guessing Kate didn't tell you this, but Trey's dad just got out of prison.
When?
Right before he went to Vegas.
You sure?
Yeah. What does the timing mean something?
An old enemy of mine just got out of jail. Son of a bitch!
What?
I think I know who Trey's dad is.
Dad, it's me. Call me. I need to talk to you about my mother.
Oh, Steve, I'm so very sorry to hear about your mother.
I'm just glad you could be here. I don't want to leave Olivia alone.
Oh, no, of course not.
Let me know if you see anything suspicious, okay? Anything.
Will do.
Stone Cold, I don't think they let you bring guns in at Ferncliff.
Yeah, well, I'll worry about that when I get there.
Do you think Heather will disclose anything of value?
She's gonna tell me what she knows.
Whoa, hold on. This is Heather's precious Stephen Mars. Yes, this is Damien Spinelli. Oh, I see. What, is there a timeline? Well, thanks for letting me know. There's no need to go to Ferncliff. She escaped.
She walked out of Ferncliff?
Yeah, evidently involved conking a staff member.
How long ago?
Close to 72 hours.
Which means she could be anywhere.
Yeah, this does not bode well for our quest to get answers regarding Sam's baby.
If we can't question Heather, we gotta find another way.
Hey, you know what? You can find it from here, right?
I thought the point was that she was supposed to stay with me, right?
Oh, no, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna run to the gift shop to pick up a few things. I'll be right back. You know what? Knock yourself out.
Thanks for the TLC.
You know, it turns out that it was a good thing that I didn't sign those papers. As Jax's wife, I was able to get access to the money we needed for the ransom.
The crisis is over.
You're right. I just needed to
Sorry
talk
to interrupt. Could you give us a minute? I have to check Mr. Zakara's vitals.
Of course, yeah. Get some rest. We can talk about this later.
I have secrets. You're the one who left town and let everybody, including your own child, think that you were dead.
To avoid being murdered by
You
Sonny.
abandoned your wife, you abandoned your child. When you get divorced, you have your lawyer surfer with the papers. You don't even have the guts to do it face to face. You don't get to stand there and act like some kind of a hero.
Of course, I called the police. My mother is dangerous. Don't try to lay this on me. You let her escape.
Jax.
Hey.
Hey. I was gonna call you. There's something we have to take care of.
And what would that be?
I think it's time we filed the divorce papers.
Anything you need, Mr. Zakara?
Maybe a little rest, please.
Okay.
It's me, Johnny. It's Connie. This time, I'm back for good. Sorry.